Okay, so how we been doing, y'all? Y'all been doing good? Me, I've been doing okay. I just got back from the old Food Line, and we were stocked on our current fixations and some other things. So let's bring our groceries into the kitchen, and y'all can unload them with me. We can hang out together, do a little whoop-de-doo. It's the Saturday after Thanksgiving, and I spent one of the first Thanksgiving mornings, probably of my life, maybe, I can't remember, with Allison. It was the first year that we have cooked together as mother and daughter. We made deviled eggs together. Well, she made the deviled eggs while I was making other things. And it was just so nice to have that interaction where we were like joking, and I was like tasting her food. Like she was like, with the spoon, like, letting me taste her deviled egg mixture. It was just like everything I always wanted to provide, to have in my own mother. It's just like my relationship with my own daughter is healing so many things within me. Although there are some holes that could never be filled. But let's not get too deep for Saturday night. We're going to keep things light. So we got some paper towels, y'all. Because I am a clean freak. One can say, I've got OCD. But we're not going to label it ourselves, okay? So we got some Food Line brand large white eggs. Of course, we've got the usual suspects here accompanying me while I take these groceries out of their bags, which is Katie and Jaxie, my two cats. Which, honestly, if I didn't have my cats in my life, I would go stir crazy, because they're the only beings I usually talk to, which is fine. We've got some triple cheddar here, Kraft, because we're going to make some sausage balls. My nose has been running like crazy, y'all. Excuse me. So sorry about that. And if you hear a cat meowing, that is just Lucius here right in the next room. Just wanting to get out here and see what's going on. We've got some peanut butter, because I got some Granny Smith apples, and we're gonna go on that kick. We got some butter, we got an onion. Now, for my current hyperfixation, I have literally been eating only this during the day, and usually at night. It's usually just this, which is dill pickle cashews. Okay, now I'm usually not one to indulge in dill pickle snacks. Okay, usually I hate the flavor, and I won't even eat a pickle by itself. Like, usually when I'm eating a pickle, it has to be accompanying a sandwich. It has to be accompanying a hamburger. It can never just be a pickle. I can never just go in. I'm not the type of person. My taste buds aren't that type of taste bud where I can just go in and like, that's a refreshing snack for me. That's not a thing. But nuts, on the other hand. And there is something about this dill pickle seasoning in particular. This is Planters Cashews dill pickle flavored. They're new to me. They're new to my grocery store nut aisle, if you will. Not sponsored by Planters, although Planters, I know y'all got it in the budget. I know y'all do. Yeah. Hidden Shaman 87 at Gmail. Hit me up. And of course, we've got some more nuts. These are the nuts that I feed to the squirrels, blue jays, crows. Okay, half a bag a day for a ton of different birds, and even some cardinals get in on that. We got a bag of potatoes. Okay, a little bag of potatoes, and Granny Smith apples, like I said. That's my small little grocery haul, because after Thanksgiving, y'all, I'm not a big eater as it is. Like, I'm not a big, like, yeah, I get down. I do have my binge moments. I do have binge eating ED. So, it does not affect me as much, though, as it used to. But, yeah, these dill pickle cashews, y'all, they are where it's at. Now, I just had another tooth fixed back here. I can't remember if I told you that. And so this side of my mouth is still healing, still very swollen, still very sore. So I have to be very careful eating cashews, but you know, I do my best. So yeah, it was just me and Allison. Usually it's just me by myself for Thanksgiving. So for that, I am grateful. And I got some hormonal acne because, you know, me and the moon, you know, we're synced up. You know, I'm synced up with that girl. And of course, we've got some other, in the produce section of my grocery store, a little food line. They sell these little bulbs, like, for different times of the year. Right now we're getting spring bulbs because it's like getting into winter. And we got some crocus bulbs and some Persian blue alliums. Every time I buy these, they do really good because, like I have said before in one of my videos, your grocery store and like your dollar store around you are going to have seeds, bulbs, and plants. Well, I wouldn't say plants, but seeds and bulbs that are best suited for your environment. And I've yet to have one of those fail me. So I have just been hanging out by myself, you know, just doing what I can to trudge through every day, you know. Life is not easy, you know. Precipices are real, you know, but I've just been doing what I can to get through every day, trying to find those little sparks of enjoyment of things to get through the day. Lately it's been that tree painting. I could do that for hours and get lost in it and it not feel boring or like I'm trying to force something. Which a lot of my life has felt like that as of recently. Now, I know I have some commenters asking about witchcraft stuff, when I'm going to get back into that. If, you know, can I do this video? Can I do that video? You know, there comes a point in one's witchcraft journey where you can learn all there is to learn. And you have to start putting those things into practice. You have to start living those things. Like there's always room for growth. There's always room for expansion. But like, you can't just be on a continuous loop or a continuous. For me personally, I don't want to be on a continuous, like, learning, always learning, never implementing, never practicing. And so with witchcraft, I have spent a lot of my witchcraft journey learning about other people's practices, learning about what other people do when they pray to their God. Like when you read a witchcraft book, that's basically what you're reading, is another witch's practice that she cultivated for herself, or she, took bits and bobs of other people's practice and made her own. That's what you're like looking at. And when you take the rituals as they are from a book and you just do the ritual and you use all of the ingredients, you're just like, you're not finding your own voice in the book of life, I guess. I don't know what we would call it. But like, you're not finding your own path. You're not finding how being a witch works for you in particular. For me, I am very much a kitchen witch. I'm very much a green witch. Okay, so you're gonna like, I spent a lot of time being really scared to experiment, to play around with things, and now I've just been focusing all of my time in letting myself follow my whimsies of things I want to plant, things I want to save, ways I want to be a witch. And mainly, I've noticed that I like to be a kitchen witch the most. So if you guys would like to see more recipes and ways that I incorporate witchcraft into my recipes and the intended outcomes of those recipes, then, I'd be more than happy to show that to you guys, because that's how I've been practicing and living as a witch as of recently. I have not been doing much incense doing or spell book making or anything else usually really that I was doing in the past. I'm on to bigger and better things. And right now that's like building my repertoire of things that I can go out into my yard and make a meal with. Like, that's what I'm doing right now, and it's what I'm interested in. Seed saving, and yeah. But I am going to fix me a snack of a cup of tea and some cashews, and I'm going to run me a hot bath with some eucalyptus sea salt to, unwind for the day, take my makeup off, and find something to put on TV so I can pass out on the couch for half the night, which is my favorite thing to do. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful evening wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and I will see you again soon. Bye.